Hello, how's it going? Welcome to LittleBigArt Studio with me, McQueen. Today's episode, I thought I'd show something different. I was thinking about this. I had a thought this morning. I thought, wouldn't it be more interesting to do some cardboard ruins rather than stone ruins? So do something different, basically. And perhaps add some snow, things like that. But what we're going to do, we're going to be interrupted by music, I think. So we want to turn that off so it doesn't affect us. What I'm going to try and do though today is show you how to create breath. So it's going to be a very simple thing. And it is done from the old emitter. If I can find the emitter, here we go, emitter. So that will have to go about there, I think. And the object we want to emit is going to be from Avalon, and it's the cotton ball. Just make it really small, but it falls, so we don't want that. So what we want the little cotton ball to do is that doesn't want to sit on there flush. Oh well, we'll stick it on like that. What we're going to do is make it rise up. So just simply get a mover, make it rise up from Sackboy. So that would be, yeah, plus. So we want it at fairly slow, 2.3, acceleration of 20%, 30%. Yeah, we want it fairly slow. No sort of deceleration. It really doesn't matter. Just delete the stupid thing. Let's try again. Deceleration of 20%, 30%, and 2.3. That's just a number I've plucked off the top of my head. That might be too fast. But we also want to make it so it's slightly see-through, so it looks like breath. So make it about 30% opaque, 0. Don't forget to put it down. And we also want to make it so it passes through everything. After all, it's breath. So collisions off. Or, well, you could ignore Sackboy. That might be a bit better, because then when it hits other objects, i.e. something else, we'll make it a bit more advanced. So we want an impact including touching, and when it does that you want it to fade. So we'll destroyer and select fade as breath would. So now if it hits a ceiling or anything else, it's going to do exactly what we want it to. In fact, it's very, you can hardly see it, but that's, so perhaps we'll put it to 35%. And now we want to capture the object ready to use in our puppet. And we just want that, thank you. I think the other thing it was trying to capture was the yeah, that thing. Right, so we want to emit that and we want it to come out a little bit in front, exactly where Sackboy is going to stand. And I think that's about head height for Sackboy. Let's have a look. Actually, Thank you, Sackboy. Now we want it to emit every few seconds. So we just want it to emit it can last for just a few seconds. It doesn't need to last for too long. It will dissipate after max emitted. Well, maximum, destroy oldest. We want it to expand and we want it to fade. So now we have a timer input. Let's make our sticker panel material a bit bigger, as this is our little control panel that's going to follow us around. And I'm hoping every time that gets a signal, it's going to emit one. But we'll see. That's why the trial and error side of testing comes in. I'm going to make it every couple of seconds for the moment. So it's not emitting anything. So pause. There's obviously something going on. Emit once, so let's see. Okay, so that's the problem with the object. The object's appearing, it's kind of disappearing straight away, so it's not accelerating, so we want it to rise up, perhaps have it accelerate a bit faster. Let's see now. Hang on, what's it doing now on the mover? Ah, the 2.3 is in the wrong place. It's on the left and right. Oops. Well, as I say, that's why we want to test it. So that object's no good to us. We'll get rid of that one. Go back to that one. Come on, pop it. Just play along, please. I don't know whether it's appearing. Yeah, it's disappearing straight away. So I think it's because of touching objects. So we'll take that destroyer off there because it seems to be causing an issue, and we can control it with the emitter anyhow. That might be an easier solution. Good, it does rise up, which is exactly what we want it to do. It's behaving the way we want it to. Now for it to reference in play mode. Ignore parent velocity. So yeah, it will continue to behave. So now the only thing we need to get right is the position. You could argue it's rising a bit fast, so let's tweak that down to 1 point something or other. As I say, trial and error, we'll get there. It's not emitting because it's directly in Sackboy's. In the way of Sackboy, yeah, I thought so. You're supposed to be ignoring Sackboy collisions. As the character mostly runs to the right. And let's make it last 3 seconds. And let's slow down the rate of breath to 2.5 seconds. Now Sackboy has cold breath, or Sackgirl in this case. So that's how to do that. Very simple idea. And I'll show you what it looks like in, well, you can see what it will look like in play mode here, but we'll show you it playing anyhow. Well, I think this is a slightly better change. Now let's see that breath in action. But there's a, as you can see, I've changed the background a bit of the building, a more blue feel. Of course I'll add snow and everything else. The Sackboy, or Sackgirl in this case, is breathing. Huh? That was strange. As we were going up on there, it fell on the floor. Even though I did select ignore parent velocity, i.e. what it's attached to. But also need the acceleration higher. There's something we can tweak. That's why we play test all the time. See what's happening. Cool, that was close. I'm gonna get splattered. No, made it. This time I'm gonna get crushed. We didn't actually test if this caused a reset yesterday, so let's test. Should do. Oh. Yep, does the job perfectly. Excellent, right, I will see you all in tomorrow's episode when we'll do more, and hopefully we'll continue on from here and get a bit more work done. as I say, well, work, a bit more creating. I don't like to call it work because that makes it sound kind of negative, and this isn't a negative experience. We're creating in LBP3, which is the most powerful Little Big Planet to date. Thanks a lot for your time, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.